Hello, Dana Guitar Class. Well, in Monday's video, I said I was going to try and make another video for the next day, and I wasn't able to pull it off. I actually came in, worked for a while on a video that I was going to call Contagious Licks because I thought that would be thematically, a little bit of gallows humor, but I ran into a little problem. I picked 5 licks. I thought they were all fairly easy to play, and they're not too bad, but I found that trying to get 5 licks into one video that wasn't going to be that long was more challenge than I thought. So after a while, I'd already shot the introduction and mentioned that there were 5 licks, and I got through, I think 3 or 4 of them, and I'm like, good Lord, this is going to be a super long video. This isn't exactly what I want to do, and I don't want to sit up all night editing this. So I went home. I was tired, and it was late. So here I am today, and I'm making a video for tomorrow morning, and hopefully it will be a good one. What I'm going to do is take one of the licks and turn it into the whole song, because I realized also while I was doing the lick that it's probably 85% of the song, and that song is Hold On by the Alabama Shakes. That's a 2012 album, so it's considerably further in the future from my late 90s, early 2000s selections. But I thought there was something in it because there's a riff that goes on through most of the song. It's the verse, and it happens just constantly, and if you can learn it, you have an opportunity to play along with this whole song. It's a medium tempo and a great groove, and all of these things will make you into a better player if you repeat it often. So I'm going to play a little bit of it. I'm just going to jump right in on the guitar lick part of it, and we'll talk about how it goes, and then we'll get to the chorus. So here's the main riff. So it's just that really doable. And so here's the chorus right here.
Come on now, you got to hold on. You got to hold on. So bless my heart.
Okay. And that part goes like this. All right, I'll get into the details. So the whole song is basically just a C and an F the whole way through. The verse is mostly just a C chord and this kind of medium to slow tempo groove, a little bit bluesy sounding. But that main guitar part starts out with it uses 3 shapes. You're playing an E and a G on the A and D strings respectively. Then you play a C and an E on the A and D strings respectively, and then a G and a C on the E and A strings respectively. So that first shape is the 7th fret of the A string and the 5th fret of the D string, and the second shape is the 3rd fret of the A string and the 2nd fret of the D string, and then the third shape is the 3rd fret of the E and the 3rd fret of the A. In between all of these shapes, and it kicks off with it, is an open A string. So it goes then. So the riff goes, the picking pattern for it is down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Hopefully that makes that fairly clear. When it gets to the chorus, it plays this little rolling lick where he's playing the 10th fret of the A string, hammering onto the 12th fret, like that. And then he plays the 10th fret of the D string, so it's like. So it's 10, 12, 10, 10, 12, 10, 10, 12, 10, 12, 10, 10, 12, 10, 10, 12. So he kind of does a double on that. It's a single, single, double, single, single, double. So you see how that works? It's a G, A, C, G, A, C, G, A, G, A, C, G, A, C, G, A. So he does that a number of times. Let's see, it's a 1, 2, 3. I believe it's 3 times, and then he does that little kick up. And that's a little double stop on the D and D string. I'm on the 12th fret of the D string and the 10th fret of the G. So I play it once, kind of bounce my fingers off to get a little mute in there and punctuate that part. Then it repeats. So that the second half of the lick does that little. So it's just sliding that shape up from 12 and 10 up to 14 and 12. Just like that. So it repeats that section a few times. Repeats. And then he does this bend here. I thought he did it up here at the 7th fret, but I watched a video of them playing on Saturday Night Live, and he plays at the 12th fret of the D string. Then he plays the 12th fret. He bends it up a whole step. Then he plays the 12th fret of the G. Sorry, these strings are kind of dead. And then he plays a little C triad. So he plays that 12 bent up, 12 of the G, and he plays that returning bend down to bends to 12, returns to 10, and then just like that. And then he plays a little C triad, and that is 14, 12, 13 on the D, G, and B strings. Then a little F triad, back to C. The F triad is 15, 14, 13 on the D, G, and B strings. He's only playing those strings. And back to the C triad, which is E, G, and C, or 14, 12, and 13. And remember, there'll be tabs in the description down below. I hope you can get a chance to learn this song. I think it's a great band. I think this band has a great pocket to play with. And these parts aren't very hard. Add it to your repertoire. Okay, I'll see you next time. Thanks for playing guitar with me today.